Hi guys, it's Cindy, aka Disney Queen. Today I'm coming to you with a tag. I was tagged by Life with Roxana, and this tag was created by this tag was created by Anna from Anna's Magical Moments. And it's a Disney food tag. So there are 15 questions, and I have my questions in front of me. Okay, I'm gonna get right to it. You just arrived at Disney. What is the first thing that you eat? Um, Actually, the first thing that I eat when I get to Disney, we usually try to have dinner at Ohana's, at the Polynesian Resort. Um, so usually, unless we stop somewhere and have fast food, outside of the parks when we first get into Orlando, like for lunch, our first Disney meal is usually Ohana's. That is my family's favorite restaurant. It is the restaurant that we've gone to since 1998 when we first went to Disney for the first time, and it's become like a must do when we get to Disney. I think we've only missed reservations one time in all of the times that we've gone, and so I would say that is the first thing that I eat. I get those chicken wings and the my daughter loves the shrimp. We love everything about it. So that is our first official Disney meal. The second question is, what is your favorite quick service? I would have to say probably not so much that it's a favorite, but the only quick service restaurants that we've actually eaten at would be like at one of the All Star cafes at the All Star resorts. We tend to always drive when we go to Disney. Uh, well, that's the only way that we've ever gone to Disney is we've driven to Disney, and so we will go off site for some of our meals. So a lot of times we don't necessarily eat at quick service restaurants unless we really have to, and that hasn't happened very often. For the most part, our quick service meals, like we'll eat breakfast in the room and then we'll eat lunch somewhere outside of the parks, and then we'll have special meals that we will eat that are Disney dining meals. So other than a couple of times that we've eaten at the All Star Resort cafes, that's about it. Okay, number three, churros versus Mickey waffles. My oldest daughter would say churros, but I will say Mickey waffles. I am not a churros person, guys. I know it's a sin, I'm sure, but I'm just not into churros. But I love Mickey waffles. I think I love it mostly because it's got the Mickey shape, and when I see the Mickey shaped waffles, I get excited. So there you go. Question number four, what is your favorite table service? Well, my favorite table service is Ohana's. Um, I would say a close second to that um, would probably be Chef Mickey's. But I think that is actually a question for later on. So let's see. What number five? What is your favorite snack? I would say at this moment, my favorite snack is probably the popcorn. Um, I always say my favorite snack is a turkey leg, and most people are like, that's not really a snack, but hey, next to going to Ohana's, one of the things that we have to do when we go to the parks is my husband has to get a turkey leg, and so that is like a snack for us. So, but I would say if not the turkey leg, then it would be the popcorn. Question number six. What is the best Disney food experience you've ever had? Other than that we've always gone to Ohana, I would say the next best one was one year we went to celebrate my goddaughter's birthday when she was very small. And we went to 1900 Park Fair, and I believe it was breakfast. I think it was breakfast. And it was just extra special because we were there with all of my goddaughter's family and with my goddaughter, and we turned it into like a party. She opened gifts, she had little special cupcakes, and they created like a Cinderella slipper that was on a plate for her that said happy birthday with her name on it. So I think that will probably be one of my fondest Disney dining experiences other than when my family and I go to Ohana for our must do dinner the first night that we are there. What is your worst food experience? I really haven't had a worst food experience at Disney. Um, I've had experiences at Disney food related that, like, okay, I'm paying all of this money for the food and it wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be. And I would say probably the one that falls into that, honestly, guys, is Be Our Guest. I love the atmosphere of Be Our Guest. I love the theming. I love that you walk into the castle. But I was not that impressed with the food. We ate there for lunch, and maybe dinner is different. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say that breakfast wasn't really worth the cost, so that's why we did lunch. And it was okay, but it was not like anything that I would write home to mama about. It was just okay. I think a 5 out of 10, I would give it a 5, maybe a 6, and that's probably about it. Okay, next question. Dole Whip versus citrus swirl. Say that 6 times. Dole Whip versus citrus swirl. I would say for me it's probably the Dole Whip only because I don't know that I've had the citrus swirl, and I've only tried the Dole Whip one time, and I liked it. But I want to say it was probably about 7 years ago when I tried the Dole Whip. And I just tried it because everybody talked about it, and it was good. And I'd like to create one of my own, and we'll see how that goes. What is your favorite character dining? That's number 9. I would say Chef Mickey's. That was the second place that my family always tried to go to when the kids were younger. We would always go to Ohana's for one meal, and then we'd go to breakfast at Chef Mickey's. And so, like, to this day, I can still hear the Chef Mickey music like playing in my head. Um, but it was always fun. We've taken trips where it was just us and the girls. We've taken trips where my son went. One time we took my cousin, and every time we went to Chef Mickey's, and I loved just being able to see Mickey and all the friends, and the food was pretty good. Okay, question number. What is the one restaurant you want to try that you haven't yet? That's a good question. Let's see. I haven't really thought about that one. Huh. What is one restaurant that you'd like to try that you haven't? I might have to come back to that one. Question number 11. What is one Disney snack you think is underrated? Oh boy, I have a blank. I'm blank because I guess because we don't really eat a lot of the snacks. Now, recently, well, not recently, but back in December of last year, I got a snack from one of my friends. I'm not gonna say her name because I'm always saying her name, but I mean she is fabulous. She would probably say yes. uh, and I got Mickey pretzels. Like they were shaped like Mickey's head, and they were frosted pretzels. And oh my goodness, they were so good. But I had never heard anyone talk about them before. Like, I had never known they existed until my friend sent them to me. And once I ate one, I could not stop eating them. And I don't like sweets, but it was just something about the taste of the saltiness of the pretzel and that white chocolate that just, I could not stop eating them. I ate the whole bag. I think I let my husband taste it, but I think I basically ate the whole bag. And it's not a snack that I hear people talk about. I always hear people talking about, which gets to question number 12. What is the one Disney snack that you think is overrated? You guys are going to kill me. But I would have to say it's that crispy, um, oh my goodness, Rice Krispie treats. Okay, first of all, I'm just not a Rice Krispie treat person. I know. I mean, but you guys, what you have to remember is I'm not really a sugary sweet person when it comes to eating snacks. I'm more along the, I'm more salty. And so I've tasted Rice Krispie treats before and they just don't do anything for me. So everyone raves about them. Everyone says they have to have them. They take them back home with them when they have too many snack credits left over. But it's just not up my alley. I think I would rather have a pretzel. Just saying. Okay, question number 13. Your favorite drink? Um, I really do. Oh, yes, I do. I was gonna say I really don't do. I really don't drink any of the like. We don't drink anyway, so I don't drink alcoholic drinks. But I would say, oh my gosh, what is the name of the orange juice that you can get? It's like some kind of guava drink. I can't even think of the name of it. But we had this juice when we were at Boma's for breakfast, and it is so good. It is so good. That would have to be it. Other than that, I just drink water. But that juice, I mean, like, it's just so much better than orange juice. I just don't even know how to describe it. It's just better than orange juice. And it's some kind of guava juice. Oh, man. I wish I could think of the name of it. I'm going to have to look it up and then put it in here. Okay, question number 14 is, have you drank around the world? No, I have not drank around the world because I don't drink. So, that's that one. Number 15, if you could create a Disney restaurant, what would it be? I used to say if I could create a restaurant that it would be Tiana's place, but now there is going to be a Tiana's restaurant. I'm still trying to figure out how it kind of fits in with where they're actually putting it, but that's another story for another day. I don't know. So, if I was to choose another one, oh my goodness. Tiana was it for me, guys. I haven't thought. I mean, because there's a Cinderella's, there's a Cinderella restaurant. I love 1900 Park Fair. I like Chef Mickey's because it's Mickey and Minnie. I feel like all of the characters that I really like, they already have their own restaurant. So Tiana's was kind of it. Even though the fact that I don't really like seafood, and I have a feeling this is going to be strong on the seafood side, I still would like to see a Tiana restaurant. So, other than that, unless Minnie had her own restaurant, like a Minnie's Kitchen, now that would be cool. That's the only thing I can think of. Well, that was the last question. Thank you so much, Roxana, for including me. I am so sorry it took me so long to get to this tag, but it's just been crazy. And I actually kind of forgot that I had been tagged. And then one day it just like a brain bubble bust. And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to do this video. But it actually worked out pretty good because it just worked out pretty good that it came when I thought about it when I did. So I'm just rambling. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? And if you'd like to know when the next video comes out, all you have to do is hit that little notification bell below. So until I see you the next time, have a blessed day. Bye.